Okay, back again. I know it's been so long since I've seen you guys. So something that's been bothering me for a while now. And honestly, it's just jealousy. It is 100% jealousy. I'm not one to deny when I'm jealous or stuff like that, but and I'm sure a lot of people will be able to relate with this, especially people who suffer from anxiety and can't do everything that they want to do or can do. So I'm kind of going back to last year. You know when you see someone doing something that you were born to do, you're built for, you're just all that stuff, and then they're living your life. Like they're living their own life too, and on one hand you're so totally excited for them and happy and just enthusiastic, and you're just so glad that they're succeeding. But then you sit back going, I couldn't have done that. I missed out on that. And that's kind of how I've been feeling a lot with my sister. I love her to death and everything like that, but oh my god, okay. So I love her to death and everything, but what sucks is I feel like she's living part of my life. And it sucks. I'm not one to cry, guys, for the record. I apologize. So she went to Vietnam, and I never really wanted to go to Vietnam. That never was a thing of mine. And she did teaching, and that's all her thing, like, not mine. I'm not one who ever really, besides kindergarten maybe, I'm not one who would excel at being a teacher. Well, while she was there, she started modeling. And modeling is something that I've always dreamed of. I work out, I eat right, kind of. I've just always kind of wanted to do that. I've had offers, but I always turned everything down. I could have had an amazing opportunity where I could have been traveling and doing all this stuff. I got offered an amazing job, but I couldn't do it because traveling, and that's so hard on me. Like, I traveled a lot as a kid, but plane rides, all that stuff, it just heightens my anxiety. And I know, and then set times and dates, and someone's paying you to do this, and you so much pressure on you. So I always had to turn it down and chicken out, and I was built for it. It's just one of those things that come naturally for me. And, like, I can walk in heels, I am naturally tinier, so it just, I always dreamed that would be something I would do. But it's not something I thought would be, like, my life goal. It's just something I wanted to do for a little bit or try, and, like, I did some stuff for some people, but it wasn't, like, where I wanted to be. So when she was in Vietnam, she did modeling. And, like, I'm proud of her and I'm happy for her and all that stuff, but I wanted to do stuff like that. And it got to the point where I actually had to kind of unfollow my sister off Facebook. Not because I was mad at her or anything like that, like, but it's jealousy. I felt like she was living my life a little bit, and doing all that stuff. Ever since we were really little, I've always been into adventure and getting dirty and going and exploring new things and trying new things and meeting new people everywhere. And I love to travel. It was something that I loved as a kid. And then you get anxiety, and then you get sick, and then you need to forget about that stuff because you can't do it anymore. Well, we've always planned on backpacking. It was something that I always wanted to do. And with her, I thought it was going to kind of be something we would do. But, of course, she can't wait around for me to get better and do all that stuff. But she ended up booking, well, first off, they've been on a few trips without me because I couldn't go to Cuba. Tiana had to do that. She got to go with her boyfriend at the time. And I stayed home. And, which sucks. People think I just don't want to go, but I do want to go. I just can't. Last time I went to Cuba, I got sick for 3 days and people were threatening me to just pack up and go home, and of course that wrecks it for everybody. And so it's been hard doing vacations and stuff, and it just sucks because I feel like not many people get that opportunity, and I do, and I'm lucky, but it sucks sometimes because you can't do it. And well, she ended up going with a friend, Adina. I met her, but she seems really nice. But she went to Peru. She went to Vietnam, she went to Peru, she's done all the Greece, she's done all that stuff, and first off, I'm not working, so I couldn't have done it, and second off, I couldn't have done it because of my anxiety. dreamed for a long time, for like the last 4 years at least, probably kidding me, I mean, not, for a long time for something like this, but I've always wanted to climb the 7 summits, not like actually so much climb them, but visit them and go to them. I would love to climb Denali, go to the base camp of Everest. I am not delusional. I am never going to be able to climb Everest. And do all that stuff. See the places and see the history and all that stuff. And she's the one who gets to do it. And I feel like it's a newer thing for her to do. It's something that I've dreamed of for a long time. I've always been an adventurous person. Like, she is too, but I feel like sometimes I thought we were supposed to do the things together, but you can't do everything. Like, you can't expect people to wait around for you for something you may never be able to do.